How are you feeling right now, and what type of support do you and the MSU community need?
As much as possible. This is a community that's very, it's digging deep. It's unbelievable the amount of support that folks are giving each other. These shootings happened on campus, not just near classrooms, not just near community sort of centers for campus, but right across the street from our neighborhoods, from places we all take our kids, and everybody's banding together, I think. So we're doing okay, but listen, it's a really tough and sad time.
Of course, and you're not just a professor. I know you also have a daughter in high school. From what you've lived, from the conversations that you're having at home with your daughter, how do you think all of these mass shootings are shaping the next generation?
Listen, I mean, this is what we think about every day as parents. This is what I think about as an instructor. I have a couple of teenage daughters. I have a teenage son. I have a couple of little bonus children at home who are 4 and 7. You think about this all the time, but also next week I have to walk into the classroom and have 30 future educators, and I'm not sure what to say to them yet. I don't know who the next teacher we're going to ask to barricade a door until we do something about this but I'm going to think of something to say to the folks that I walk in, and we'll keep going.
Of course. And then now, I mean, security is on everyone's mind, of course. And, speaking of that, the school security industry is now worth billions of dollars. No? I mean, these are companies that are now selling, bulletproof windows, bullet-resistant desks, even, bulletproof backpacks. But what would actually make you feel safe again, right? One thing is what these companies think, but what would make you feel safe?
I wish that being an instructor of education policy didn't mean that I had to comment on gun control policy, but here we are. Fewer guns, more common sense. Honestly, that would make me feel safe. And as a parent, what I want to know is just who's the last parent that we're going to ask to bury their child before some common sense action gets taken. I don't know. I don't know the details of these things. I just know we have to start with some common sense. We have to start valuing life more.
I know that classes are set to resume again on Monday. Do you feel ready to go back? I mean, how do your students feel about that?
I don't know. I'm still chatting with folks. We have some guidance. We are planning to be back on Monday in person, but we have a lot of options for folks who aren't ready to be there. I do know that if my students are ready to be there, I'm going to be there with them, and we're just going to take it. We're going to take it one day at a time and keep going.
So what would you say to anyone that's nervous to come back right now, any student that may be hesitating, that may obviously still carry that trauma with them? What would you tell them?
Listen, first, take care of yourself first, and we will support you. As faculty, as community members, and as university, we're going to support the needs of the students first, period. And we'll put it on ourselves to make the accommodations necessary to make that happen. More generally, I don't know. I don't know how to say to anybody, any of our young people, like, this isn't going to happen again, or we shouldn't be paying attention to these safety concerns. I don't know how to say that, because every time you think this is the last one or the next one couldn't possibly be happening soon. And then, as you said at the beginning of this conversation, there's been already several more shootings since last Monday when this happened here. And so you don't think it's going to happen here, and then it does. And it's frustrating, it's maddening, it's saddening.